carnivore hasn't cured for me is it hasn't fixed my eyesight. I'm short and farsighted. No, anyway, I need glasses for close and far. And my teeth hasn't fixed my teeth. So I thought teeth would regrow, but obviously they won't. But the reason why I'm actually making this video is for me. I haven't had coffee for about 4 days. I had one cup about 2 days ago. But I am quite surprised at the energy. I thought I would need the coffee during the day, because that's also why I didn't want to start, because I was so scared I wouldn't have the coffee functioning. However, ever since eating my lips are really hanging down. I don't know if I had a bad night last night, in the sense that I woke up early hours, like 3 o'clock, and then I was in and out of sleep and dreaming and all that since 3. So that's been unpleasant. But everything looks like it's hanging here. But the part that I want to mention is I woke up and didn't need the loo instantly. And I also didn't need the loo at 3 when I woke up. I'm like, this is the first time in years, let's say a decade, that I haven't had to desperately go to the loo. And bearing in mind, I didn't always drink this amount of coffee. I was drinking about 5 cups a day towards the end. But yeah, so I have switched from coffee to cocoa with a tablespoon of cream, 2 tablespoons of cream. And I'm having 2 cups in the morning and then 1 cup at night. So that's 3 cups of cocoa as opposed to 5 cups of coffee. I sometimes have I have a cup at lunchtime, maybe, if I'm feeling. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Ever since eating that cooked apple for however long it was 10 days, 2 weeks, I don't know. This thing's going to bug me. I see it. Ever since doing that cooked apple for those 10 days, let's say, I stopped having hunger. I stopped needing to eat. I would go without eating the entire day and only need to eat at night. And then I'd eat my meat. But I would have the cocoa. So it was happening at the same time. I did the cocoa and cream at the same time that I did the apple. I did the change. No, did I? You see, I'll get confused. I think I did it afterwards. You see, I got to make notes. And I should write it in my diary. Oh, I'm going to switch this on pause. I'm busy watching about doing training to do horse's feet. What's going on in the background? Okay, what do I want to make record of? So it's been 5 days since I haven't had regular coffee. And then it was very nice. That's all I want to say. Oh, okay, that's exciting. Yeah, no, that's all I want to say. I want to show you what I'm watching, actually, because that you just see somebody standing next to a horse. Okay, so that's what I'm busy learning. This camera. That's what I'm busy learning this morning. So I study hoof work every morning, and I would never, strength-wise, never been able to do that. I do roughly, I've got 5 horses who's 7. I keep forgetting 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half horses whose feet I am doing on this chap's method, David Landreville. He is quite astounding in what he's taught me. I've been studying hooves now for the last year and a bit, and I've been doing my 2 horses plus practicing on the ponies for about a year and looking at horses' feet. But I only started since I did this guy's method, which is 3 months, that I'm doing that 9 horses. Yeah. So it's not every day. It's not, you do them once a week, according to his method, once a week, once, twice, or every week, or every second week, or every third week. It's better to do them every week, because then you just take slivers, light, and it's light work to quickly just maintain them, as opposed to heavy work to maintain them every 6 weeks, which is what farriers do. Okay. Hello. Where do you live? Said hi. Wait, let me see. I don't know how to say something on text. How do I say something on text? Oh, this is hard. I'm definitely not tech savvy. What is this? Oh, create highlight, green screen, retouch, hide live video. What's mute? Flip. What is flip? Oh, flip. Is that flip? Oh, that's what I'm watching. It's so cool learning stuff as you grow. So,
Yeah, people in hospitals are like, they do a few trims or 6 months
okay,
trims,
let me.
and they're like, when will my horse like me trimming them?
So what? I want to put my. So I'm watching on Vimeo, Vimeo, the training. Let me do the flip. That's kind of cool.
Like horses that have had
Let's not put her on. Let's. I know you can block faces out. Let's block a face out.
like they need their
I don't
feedback
think I
a lot.
must
They're
post,
skeptical.
because these are
and
private videos.
they're,
These are
they're
paid
just,
for
you just have to have a
videos.
lot more patience
So I
with
shouldn't
them and
make
not
them
expect
public.
it. They're just waiting for you to
Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to say, is that the coffee journey is real. If you are, and I would say don't rush it, because the problem is the only way I was able,
everybody cries.
the only way I was able to get rid of the coffee is if I changed it to cocoa. The only way I was able to drink cocoa is with the cream. So it's really important to understand that giving up the coffee is, you, with carnivore, I didn't feel like I was giving up anything with just eating meat. I really felt okay about it. I did feel at one stage, the beginning year of my carnivore, I did honey, coffee, and milk. And then I gave up. So the feeling is giving up of the milk. And the feeling is giving up of the honey and giving up of the coffee. I didn't feel like I was giving up on the food, because the meat eventually became, I just love it. I love the meat. I'll eat the meat, and I'll eat, at the moment I'm eating boerewors. Only once a day. I'm like, Wendy, eat. You got to eat. So for the first 3 years of my carnivore, I was eating 3 times a day, 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and supper. And not like they say in a shorter window. I was eating supper at about 8 and breakfast at about 7. So I wasn't doing that shorter window for 3 years. And then I had that weight loss stall for the last year and a bit. Everybody's saying, give up this, give up that. I don't want to give up anything. This is the way I want to live. Why is my body not playing the game? And then it was pumping. The coffee. So I stopped the coffee. Now. But the cocoa, and let me put Vimeo on hold. I can hear them talking. The coffee, the problem is, the huge problem is I couldn't give up coffee. I had to replace it. And now, I don't know if the cream, so some carnivores can eat a lot of cream and they still look stunning. That's the only reason why I'm doing carnivore now. It's teeth. I want new teeth, and I want new eyesight. It doesn't seem to be happening just yet. Let's wait. Let's give it another 3 years. But I didn't want to give up anything to maintain this diet. But my body has automatically not needed food for breakfast and lunch. I'm like, no, this can't be right. So I've just given in to it. I just eat it now. Last night. Time to get going. Is it late? Am I late? No, I'm not late. I got an hour. No. Got a half an hour. Got to get up and go. I've completely lost my train of thought now. Okay, train of thought. Catch. I'm hoping, let's see. I'm hoping. But I've put on weight with the cream, because I started the cream with, that's what I started. I didn't start the cocoa coffee. I started the cream with the apple. But maybe it was the apple triggered that satiety signals. I've never been full. In the whole 3 years of carnivore, I was never full. I could just eat and eat and eat. And I was just eating meat, so that was, thank God for that. But now I'm not never hungry now, never. I'm having to say to myself, I think you must eat. Yesterday, I had a bit of a tummy grumble at lunchtime, and then I had a little bit of, this is something I've added. I didn't mean to add it, but it's okay. It is, what's that nut called? There's a hazel, I don't know, it's a nut. It's the nut season here in where I live, in South Africa. Gauteng. Gauteng. I live in Gauteng in South Africa. Maybe I want to go to America, seeing as I can have that possible. Let's not talk about that. Nuts. So I soak the nuts overnight and I boil them in water and I pour off whatever comes out of the nut. And I just have that soft, soggy nut. It's not really that soggy. And then I eat it with cream and butter. I heat the butter up in the cream and I mix it up and I have that as a, because carnivore, if you like food and you like different tastes, it's difficult to give up all of that stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm having now while it's that nut season. I don't know if it's a hazelnut. Pecan. I don't know what nut tree it is. Anyway, it's the season. There's a reason for the season. So I had that for lunch yesterday, and then I didn't feel like eating at all when I got home last night. But I made myself eat half a cup of boerewors, which I normally eat a cup. I needed a cup and more. So I used to eat 3 cups of meat a day, 3 mugs, coffee mugs of meat a day. Not cups because that's small. Mugs, big mugs, coffee mugs of meat a day. Now I'm eating 1 or even a half. And water, I'm drinking hardly any water. I'm like, Wendy, drink water. I would buy sparkling water and dilute it 50-50. And I would drink at least 1.5 liters of sparkling water. So it would be 3 liters of water a day. I don't anymore. I'm like, what? This is crazy. Anyway, let me go. All right. I still don't know how to comment. I would like to write something. Why would you want to write something if you're talking alive, Wendy? Wendy doesn't know. What is this? Retouch on. What is retouch? Oh, it'll make me younger. Look younger. It's not fixing my teeth and my eyesight. Okay, let's go, Wendy. You're going to be late. I don't know how to, I always forget how to end this. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I must get ready. I've got to go. I've got a horse show this morning, a dressage. I don't have it. I'm not riding. I've got a dressage show that my student and my daughter's riding in. So I've got to be there to call the tests. And it's not the dressage that is harsh with horses. It's not the top level of dressage where they do hyperflexion and spur marks and they get disqualified for blood on sides and blood on the mouth. And I mean, like, what the hell are these people doing? These professionals are so... Oh, I mustn't start off on that. You know, any horse can be trained to do the high-level movements, and you can take quite long to get there. Or you can use shortcuts where they use elastics and they use tie downs and they tie the horse's heads down like this and they get the muscles stuck in that position so the horse is all braced. And it's just disgusting. And then at some point the horses freak out or break down because they get trigger stacked and it's just stupid. And you know, it's all about people with lots... I don't know why. People with lots of money, they pay millions of rands for their horses and then they want to win in dressage. I mean, what are you doing? Why are you doing it like that? Enjoy the journey from bringing a baby horse, which is a 4-year-old is a baby horse. They only mature at 7, 8, 9. Stallions mature at 9, 10. Mares, male horses mature at 9, 10. Mare horses mature at their bodies, finish setting out into the correct posture state at 8, 9. Why don't they just enjoy the journey? Why don't they just enjoy the journey? I don't want to add anything. Why don't they just enjoy the journey of getting the horse there? But no, the people with the money, it's like the racehorse industry. hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You know, they try and break the horses in before 2. They're racing them at 2. You know, I don't understand why they're rushing it. It's like